notes?
Yeah, I think there's
No?
some sort of controls in there, but I don't know. Let's do it. All
Let's do
right.
it.
How are you, everyone? I'm here with Cristina, and it's time to play 20. People say random. I don't really like the word random, Cristina. I prefer quick fire questions.
Okay.
But they don't have to be quick fire answers. You can take your time.
All right.
So here we go. Nice timing for the tram. All right, Cristina. What do you do when you see someone staring at you? Do you A, do nothing, B, stare back, or C, ask what the problem is?
Stare back.
You stare back?
Yeah, stare back.
We were just saying off camera about some things depend what mood you're in. And I think with me, it depends what mood I'm in and what I do. But why do people stare? It's strange.
It is strange. I guess sometimes maybe it's like something that called their attention, like the clothes or something, which is alright. But some people it's just like weird. Makes me feel uncomfortable sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's why I step back sometimes, like
Yeah, I think that's
thinking
good.
like, what's your problem? Like,
Yeah.
But yeah.
I really like people that stand up for themselves, and I think staring is really a rude thing. I don't like it at all, and just if someone's had a bad day, they shouldn't take it out on other people and just like stare at them.
Yeah. I mean, especially, I don't know if it's happened like to everybody or what, but sometimes as a woman, I think it's a bit, you can tell the different stares. Like it's like sometimes it's like a bit
Yeah. So
uncomfortable. Yeah. Like the way they stare.
The way they stare.
Yeah.
Right. Let's keep it moving. Have you ever seen? And I said this to other people, but there's no transition between questions. It goes from one thing to another.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a ghost or any sort of spooky encounters?
No, I don't think so.
No.
No.
Do you believe in that sort of stuff?
Not really. But it's just strange because I say like I don't believe in it, but then if I'm on my own, like in a new house or like in a new environment at night, I get like scared. For example, in corridors, I start like running like.
Yeah.
But I don't really believe in it.
No. Would you ever, if they are real, would you ever want to see a ghost?
If they're nice ghosts, yeah.
That's a good answer. So we've got the wired mic today, guys. We've had a problem with the other one, but we'll keep the show moving. Does it bother you when people put their phone on loudspeaker and you can hear both sides of the conversation?
Yeah, I don't really get why people do that. Like,
I don't.
And also like when people is even without a speaker, like talking super loud on the phone.
Yes.
Like I don't really get it.
I don't.
Or the music, I don't know. Like there's headphones and that. Like.
I know. It's not hard, is it?
Yeah.
I don't understand. This is why I enjoy doing this and speaking to different people to get their opinion, because some of these things drive me crazy, and I wanted to know if it bothers other people, you know.
Yeah.
But I really don't understand why you need to have it on loudspeaker. It's bad enough hearing one side of the conversation, never mind both.
Yeah, but for example, even like with music and that, like I want to hear my own music. Like I don't want to hear your music. But sometimes I feel like I'm like grumpy or something about these things, but I don't know.
You mean when people play music out loud on the phone?
Yeah. Especially like on the tram or
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah, well said.
I don't get it.
I don't. So we're agreed on that. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, I asked you this one off camera, so we're cheating a bit here, but when you're walking down the stairs and someone walks up on the same side as you, do you move or do you wait for them to move?
So I was saying before, if I'm going, like if I have like a speed, like I'm on a rush, I tend to, like
you tend to
move. I tend to move.
Not because you want to.
No, it's like because I'm in a rush. I'm like, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
But if not, I'll probably just wait for the other person to move.
It can get really strange if you decide to wait and then they decide to wait.
And there's a thing, because I was saying like, so I'm from Spain, no? But here in England, do you go normally, because you drive opposite ways as in Spain?
Yeah.
It's like normally in queues and that, did you go in the left as well, or?
In where?
Like for example, if you're in the stairs, do you have to go on the left, or is it like random?
As far as I know, the only place in England where you have to stick to the left is, the London Underground.
Yeah.
And the escalators there, they say stand to the, I think it's might be the right.
Yeah, okay, in Spain it's the right, and then on the left is for the quick people.
Yes. That's the rule, because some people are so in a hurry in London that they specifically say stand to one side. So that if you're in a rush, you can get past.
Yeah. I mean, it's efficient, that.
Yeah. Cristina's from Spain, by the way, and I was just saying the weather's not always like this, so.
Yeah, like today we're taking the sun.
Do you remember
all the vitamin D we can.
Vitamin D. Do you remember the first record you ever bought?
That was like long time ago because I don't really buy records anymore, to be fair. Probably a Spanish group called Estopa, which if some Spanish people watch this, they know this band. Like,
what are they called again?
Estopa. Like in the 90s, they were like super popular. Yeah.
Boy band.
Yeah, like two brothers.
Nice. Did you ever see them in concert?
No.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah, because they don't do concerts anymore, I think.
Really not?
Yeah, they retired, I think.
Alright. Favourite movie, Cristina?
La Belle et Bête, I think is a French
Is that another Spanish
title. No, it's French. Like a comedy kind of thing.
Comedy?
Yeah, I really like that one. It gives you like a good message as well, like it has like a deep message as well, it's not only a silly comedy. I really like that one.
Has it got a underlying positive message?
Kind of, yeah, like hope in humanity, I guess. Like,
tell them what it's called again.
La Belle et Bête. That's the title in French, I don't know the title in English, I'm afraid.
And you were saying it has a happy ending?
Kind of, yeah, it says like silly things about society, but I like how they do it. It's because there's some people from another planet, they come here and it just shows some stupid things that we do, I don't know, like being angry about some things, or like money, or like they don't really understand how we use money or things like that. It's really good.
Alright. Do you bath or shower?
Shower.
Do you sing in the shower?
I do a lot.
Can you tell me what you sing?
Oh,
sing that boy band from the 90s.
Yeah, I do sometimes, and especially like Spanish groups is the music that I hear the most. But yeah, I give my little concerts in the shower.
Okay. What do you think Deja Vu is?
Say again?
What? Did you do that on purpose?
No.
Oh, that was clever if you did.
Okay, no. I should have said yes.
That's good. What do you think Deja Vu is?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that means?
Say it slower, please.
It's when you think you've seen something's happening that you think you've already seen. Deja Vu.
Ah, Deja Vu. Okay.
Deja Vu.
So what I think about it?
What do you think it is? Is it like, what is it? Is it where we lived before and we're seeing it again? I don't understand.
So like the more fantastic myself, like the child of me or the dreamer of me, likes to think these like previous lives or like something like that.
Yeah. It's got to be something, yeah.
But I guess it's like we keep like gathering information, so I guess like it's similar situation or something.
Yeah.
But that's like the more rational, so I don't like that.
No.
Sometimes you need to be a bit dreamer, if that makes sense.
Sometimes I try and break the deja vu by like swinging my arms around, but then I do that in the deja vu. So I don't understand it at all. Some people say it's like a chemical in the brain that makes you think you've seen something before.
Yeah, I think it's some people, I've heard this, I don't know how true it is, that, so something about like your eye your brain, something about the link between your eye and your brain.
Yeah.
But yeah,
who knows?
That's so scientists, I prefer the magical answer.
Was you sad when you finished school?
If I saw,
was you sad?
In a sense, yes, because it's like, you weren't going to see like your mates that often, but at the same time like you're excited for the news like phases in your life.
I felt the same. It's strange, isn't it, after being so many years in school and then one day it says, right, there's your GCSE results or whatever it is in Spain.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah.
It's a bit strange, wasn't it?
Yeah, completely a new phase in your life. And me, I went to the same school, like primary, secondary, high school. It was all the same school. It was a big school, so I knew like everyone in there was like a small village in a sense, like we all knew each other.
That's a good answer, I like that answer. Do you like broccoli?
Yeah, it's alright. I think it's overrated anyway.
It's supposed to be healthy and good for you.
But there's a lot of things that are healthy and tasty. Broccoli is like, nah.
Yeah, you're right. Do you take the phone with you when you go to the toilet?
Sometimes, but not that much, because and I say this a lot of times because I have this feeling that boys take too long on the toilet.
You're saying we take too long?
Yeah, I think
Wow.
you take ages normally. I think women are faster. I'm super faster, so.
So sometimes when you're in the mood, you'll take it.
Yeah, but normally I don't.
I think a lot of people do. I can't wait to do more of these because I think most people will say yeah to that. So,
Yeah, for me, like I want to find like I'm not this kind of person. Like some people say, oh no, I enjoy my time in there.
Yeah, people
like
say that. People put the newspaper in.
Like I don't know, if you want to see the photo or something, you can do it like in your sofa or in the sun or in your bed, or in the cold toilet.
Yeah. Do you order food to your apartment or house? Do you order food to?
Like deliveries or that.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but not really often. I prefer to cook.
Do you tip the delivery guy?
No,
I don't.
I don't.
In America, they tip all the time.
In Spain, sometimes I have, but because they don't have these fees as they have in here.
Yeah.
But I don't know really these fees if they go to the riders or not. So I don't know. Maybe I should tip.
I know. That's why I put the question down because maybe I should. And I speak to people that do. And sometimes they sort of, when they give you the food, they sort of stand there like they're waiting for you to give them money.
Yeah.
And then you just close the door.
Yeah, like, bye, thank you.
Yeah. But then
No,
but shouldn't their employer be paying them more money so we don't have to tip? Why do we have to feel guilty? It's not our fault.
But it's the same with like waiters, like hospitality in general. It's more cultural, isn't it? And I think like maybe delivery is more new than hospitality in general.
Yeah, it is new, yeah.
Maybe it's not as like in the culture as much as maybe tipping in a restaurant, which is more cultural than other things.
Yeah.
In Spain, we don't have this culture of tipping. Now that I live here, I do. But in Spain, you wouldn't tip that much. Like,
Really?
it's not in our culture really.
Do you think that we do it a lot in our culture? Because I live here and I don't think we do it that much.
But in restaurants and that, like,
Is there a difference between Spain and England?
yeah, definitely. Like here you have in most of the places you have the service charge already in your bill, which you wouldn't find at all in Spain.
Really?
And in here, at least something you leave. Maybe it's like a small tip, depends where you go. But in Spain, it's just like maybe like some cents, and they're like, oh, I'm giving you like 20 cents. You know what I mean? Like.
That's good. Favorite genre of music?
Favorite what?
Favorite type of music?
Depends. Like if I want to dance, I like Latin vibes, like salsa or Afrobeat as well, or dub. If I just want to relax, I tend to more like reggae music. And if I want to sing, just some Spanish music, like in general. Depends on my mood. It's a really hard question that for me.
Yeah. Do you know who Ricky Martin is? Remember him?
Yeah?
You're too young for that.
Yeah, Ricky Martin.
Living
Yeah.
La Vida Loca.
Yeah, I remember
Sing that one in
him.
the shower, dude.
Yeah. Maybe I have sometimes.
You have theme parks in Spain.
Yes.
How do you feel about roller coasters? Do these scare you, or do you?
I love them.
You like them?
I love them so much.
Fantastic. Is there any like our biggest one in England? Probably the most favourite one is Alton Towers. I don't know if you've heard of it.
No.
We also have Blackpool Pleasure Beach. What's the name of your ones in Spain? Can you remember?
So the one that I like the most is Portaventura.
Oh, Portaventura, yeah.
Portaventura is really good. I've been several times with my family and with my friends.
Nice.
And I love it. Like that's the most one.
And you go on all of the rides, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the annoying part is like all the queues because you are super excited and then you go like, oh, half an hour, 1 hour queue, and then you have to pay like this fast,
speedy pass
the speedy
like
pass.
that,
But a lot of people pay for the speed pass, so I don't know, you still have to wait. But yeah, I love them.
That's good. Portaventura, yeah, I've heard of it. I'd like to go sometime. What's the best way for a woman to let a man know she's not interested? Good question. Let's get the female opinion here.
I guess it's just like to be like honest, but not like defensive. In terms like, I mean, obviously depends how the person tries to flirt or something.
Yeah.
But just to be a bit of assertive with this, because like no one likes to be rejected, but at the same time they have to respect your opinion or anything. So just like being honest, like Like I'm not interested, or I'm just here with my friends having fun. Like I'm not in the mood, something like that.
Just be honest.
Because I don't like back in the days it was super typical. No, you just say you're a lesbian or you're like, or you have a boyfriend. But I think that's so bad. Like you have to say this like to other person, like to stop bothering you. So I don't like doing that anymore.
No, a lot of women do play the lesbian card just to get rid of the guy.
Yeah, which I don't feel comfortable doing it. Like I think people should respect. Like you're not interested. Like stop like. Trying, no?
Yeah. If I was a woman, I'd really respect a guy that had the balls to come up to me and ask me out. Do you know what I'm saying there?
Yeah.
You know, rather than like a guy say, you know, she's fit, and getting his friend to go and ask her for a number. The guy does it himself. I would respect that. That someone's got the courage to go up and ask for a girl's number or say, can I get you a
Yeah, like I don't have any problem about it. Yeah. Like I think, in fact, nowadays I think it's even. Because lately, the way you meet like new people, or when you flirt with people, it's getting like more and more complicated in person. Like there's all these date apps, but maybe I'm a bit old school on this. So I think it's good when people approach and maybe they chit chat for a bit. I think it's good. Yeah. That's why I mean, like saying it in a respectful way if you're not interested.
Yeah.
More that, because I've seen many people have been like offended or like, oh no. It always depends the way some people approach, because especially when you have a few drinks, some people can be a bit annoying.
Yeah, that's true.
It is what it is. So it depends how the people comes to you.
Just be honest. That's what we want as guys, and I'm sure you feel the same. Just be honest. If you're not interested, just that's it. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Do you know what ghosting means? We call it ghosting.
Yeah. Like when you don't reply back, when you're not interested anymore. I hate that so much.
Yeah, I know. Like they've come up with a term. They've come up with a term to name it. It shows a lot of people.
Yeah. I think it's especially like nowadays it's more common because of like texting, like the way we interact nowadays. Like it's easier. It's a bit coward, I think, in my opinion.
Let's just get back to meeting people in real life, please.
Okay.
Do you think homeless people should be allowed dogs?
To have dogs?
Yeah. I saw one that would look really sad the other day, Cristina, and it bothered me a bit.
I've got a bit of like cross feelings about it, but I think yes, because most of the people that I've known, like they are in a hard situation, maybe homeless or other hard situation, and they've got a dog or a pet. They many times they tend to look after more the pets than themselves. Like it's not like the pets are like abandoned. And with that, for these people, I think a dog in this case is like a big support. So I kind of, I think it's positive probably for that people to have a dog. Because it gives like much love, and maybe like they have like a responsibility or something like to motivate themselves to keep going. And the people that I've known that I had the chance to speak with them, and they have like a dog, they really care about the dogs. So yes, and many people that are not homeless, they don't look after properly to the dogs. So I don't know.
One of the I don't know how well you know the homeless situation in Manchester, but we do have a lot of homeless people here.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And some of them have dogs, and then in a way, I suppose it is good, because a lot of people come to say hello to the homeless person, and then they give the dog a treat, a little biscuit or something. So you know, there's two sides to everything, really. Do you prefer tea or coffee?
Coffee all the time.
Do you put the milk in first?
No, after.
All right.
A little bit.
These are the big questions that people need to know.
Who prefers the milk? That's weird for me.
That's how they do it in Blackpool. You know Blackpool?
Yeah, I never been, but I know. That's so weird.
Yeah, they put the milk in first, and I do that, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it was like just one way to do that.
Yeah. Favorite pizza topping?
Topping like ingredients.
No, favorite thing to put on your pizza. Just some people say, bring me a pepperoni pizza. Ham and pineapple, meat feast.
Just like if it's a good pizza, like good like Napolitan pizza, just like a plain one, and like margarita.
Happy with cheese and tomato and margarita?
Yeah, if it's a good dough, you don't need like tons of ingredients in it, I believe.
Thin crust or deep?
Thin.
Prefer thin? What do you think of parents that let their kids run around and let them do whatever they want in public places? Does that annoy you, Cristina?
Like they allow the kids to do whatever and go like,
Yeah, yes.
I think I mean, it's such a hard question because I'm not a parent.
No.
I guess it's quite difficult to be a parent. I guess you need to find like a balance of being super tight, like super strict with your kids, and I guess kids they need like a bit of a structure as well. So I guess a balance. I don't like when they go around. It's a bit annoying, but I understand at the same time that kids are kids. So I disagree as well with people and parents being so strict with kids, because sometimes we forget that they're kids, they're not adults.
Yeah, so just have the balance. My phone's just gone off with the questions, Cristina, so
Okay.
I guess that brings an end to the questions, but I can't thank you enough, Cristina.
No.
I think we've had a good time there. And subscribe to the channel, everyone. Cristina, have you got anything you want to plug yourself? If you've got a social media you want to shout out, feel free.
No, that's fine. I really like answering the questions. And
all right,
that's
thanks
it.
guys. See you next time. Thanks, Cristina.
That's okay.